How many times have you wished you could read someone's mind? Imagine knowing whether someone's lying to you or whether they're interested in what you're saying just by observing their behavior. You don't need psychic powers for this, folks. Today, I'm going to give you 7 powerful mind-reading tricks that will help you understand anyone's thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Now, I always say that the key to a good relationship, any relationship, is connection. It's the foundation upon which trust and mutual understanding are built. You've got to connect with people. Without connection, interactions can feel shallow and unfulfilling, but how do you do that? Well, one powerful way is through mirroring. This technique can bridge gaps and create a sense of unity. No, I'm not talking about looking in a mirror. It's about reflecting the other person's behavior in a subtle way. Mirroring is when you subtly imitate the other person's body language, their tone of voice, even their facial expressions. It's a form of nonverbal communication. It's like you're becoming a reflection of them. This can make the other person feel understood and valued. Why does this work? Because we humans are naturally drawn to those who are like us. It's an instinctive response. When someone acts like us, it signals familiarity, and that creates trust. Trust is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. So if the person you're talking to leans in, you lean in slightly too. This shows you're engaged and interested. If they cross their arms, wait a beat, then do the same. It's about creating a rhythm in your interaction. Don't make it too obvious, just a natural reflection of their behavior. The key is subtlety and authenticity. This builds rapport and makes them feel more comfortable opening up to you. It fosters a deeper connection. It's a powerful technique, folks, and one you can start using today. Give it a try and watch your relationships transform. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and they're not wrong. The eyes can reveal so much more than we often realize. You can learn a lot about what someone's thinking just by paying attention to their eye movements. It's like a secret language that, once understood, can give you incredible insights. Now, this isn't about some mystical mumbo-jumbo or reading auras. It's about neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP for short. This field of study explores the connection between neurological processes and behavioral patterns. It's a fancy way of saying that our eye movements are linked to different brain functions. These movements can indicate whether someone is recalling a memory or creating a new idea. For example, if you ask someone a question and they look up and to their left, there's a good chance they're accessing their memory. This can be a useful clue in understanding their thought process. On the other hand, if they look up and to their right, they might be engaging in creative thinking, maybe even fabricating something. This can be particularly telling in conversations where truthfulness is key. Want to test this out? Ask someone a simple question like, "What did you have for breakfast?" and watch their eyes. Notice the direction they look in as they recall the information. Now, I'm not saying you should become a human lie detector based solely on eye movements. There are many factors to consider, but it's a valuable tool to have in your arsenal when you're trying to get a read on someone. It can complement other cues and signals you observe. Remember, the eyes don't lie. They can be a window into understanding the true thoughts and feelings of those around you. Ever notice how some folks just can't seem to shut up? Then there are others who take their sweet time before answering even the simplest question. Well, that pause, my friends, can be very revealing. When you ask someone a question and there's a delay before they answer, it could mean a couple of things. They might be thinking carefully about their response, which is perfectly normal. But if that pause stretches on for more than 3 seconds, well, that's when you need to pay attention. A long pause often means they're trying to come up with an answer that isn't entirely truthful. They're choosing their words carefully to avoid getting caught in a lie or revealing something they don't want to share. So the next time you ask someone a question, pay attention to how long it takes them to respond. That pause, or lack thereof, can be very telling. All right, folks, we're going to get a little unorthodox here. Most people, when they're trying to read someone, they focus on the face, the eyes, the mouth, maybe a furrowed brow. But the truth is, the feet don't lie. You see, we're very good at controlling our facial expressions. We've been doing it our whole lives, but our feet are often a dead giveaway for what we're really feeling. If you're talking to someone and their feet are pointed away from you, it's a sign that they subconsciously want to escape the conversation. They might be bored, uncomfortable, or just plain ready to leave. On the other hand, if their feet stay pointed towards you, it means they're engaged and interested in what you have to say. So, next time you're chatting with someone, take a peek at their feet. You might be surprised at what you find out. We all have little tells, those unconscious gestures we make when we're feeling anxious, stressed, or just plain uncomfortable. And one of the most common tells is self-soothing behavior. Now, this can manifest in different ways. Some people touch their face, rubbing their chin, or playing with their hair. Others might fidget with their jewelry or adjust their clothing. These subconscious touches are a way for people to calm themselves down when they're feeling anxious or insecure. It's like they're giving themselves a little hug, for example. Someone who keeps rubbing the back of their neck might be feeling stressed or worried. Someone who keeps touching their face might be trying to hide their nervousness. The key here is to look for patterns. They can give you a wealth of information about what someone is really feeling, even if they're trying hard to keep it hidden. We live in a world that's terrified of silence. We fill every moment with noise, with chatter, with distractions. But you know what? Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is shut up and listen. You see, most people are uncomfortable with silence, especially in a conversation. They feel this urge to fill the void, to keep the words flowing, even if it means revealing more than they intended. This is where the power of silence comes in. When you ask someone a question, especially a difficult one, don't jump in to fill the silence. Just sit there quietly and wait. The other person will often feel compelled to fill the silence themselves, and they'll often blurt out things they wouldn't have said otherwise. Remember, sometimes the most valuable information is revealed in the silences, not the words themselves. All right, folks, this last trick is a powerful one. It's called the yes set technique, and it's a favorite among negotiators, salespeople, and anyone who wants to get someone to agree with them. This technique is all about creating a positive and agreeable atmosphere. Here's how it works. You start by asking the other person a series of questions that they can't help but agree with. These questions should be simple and straightforward. These should be obvious, non-threatening questions like, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" Or perhaps something even more universally agreeable. Or, "You want what's best for your family, right?" These questions are designed to elicit a positive response. The goal here is to get them in the habit of saying yes. By doing this, you're setting a pattern of agreement. You're creating a pattern of agreement. This pattern makes it easier for them to continue agreeing with you. And once you've established that pattern, you can slip in your request, the thing you really want them to agree to. This is where the magic happens. Now, this isn't about tricking people into doing something they don't want to do. It's about creating a natural flow of agreement. It's about framing your request in a way that feels natural and agreeable. When done correctly, it feels seamless and genuine. If you've built a rapport, if they're already in the habit of agreeing with you, they're much more likely to see your side. This rapport is key to the technique's success. This is a powerful technique, folks, but use it wisely. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. So there you have it, folks. 7 powerful mind-reading tricks that can help you navigate the complexities of human interaction. Remember, understanding body language and psychology isn't about manipulating people. It's about connecting with them on a deeper level, building trust, and having more meaningful relationships. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating world of psychology, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content.